What up, guys? Welcome to the channel. This is gonna be a relatively quick video today. It's super windy out here. Well, I'm gonna try to make it quick. It may be a little longer than I wanted to, but I'm just changing the headlight on this tractor today, man. I'm still in the spare. Still in the good old Volvo. 2015 Volvo. So I think my headlight is out right here. I'm gonna change this. Just got a bulb, so it should be pretty easy to change. I've never changed one in this tractor before, but we just got some bulbs in, so I'm gonna have to go to the other side. This door right here. I can't unlock this passenger side door. Screwed up. Most bulbs is pretty simple. Hopefully this is pretty simple to change, so I can get on back inside of the hotel and relax. Let's see what we got here. Should be pretty much just, hopefully it just pop out the old bulb and put in this new one right here. This is what we got. Peak headlamp. Should just be able to pop out the old one and put in the new one. Should be pretty simple, man. Let's go ahead and open this hood and get it changed out. Alright, so for those that don't know, to release the hood, it's right here up under the steering column. Got the steering wheel. So on these 2015 Volvos, it may be the same way on some newer Volvos too. Not new, but definitely 2015 model. I don't know how far up the models go, where it's still in that location underneath the steering column, but some of you guys that's been driving a lot of Volvos, I'm sure you know the answer to that. You could drop it in the comments. But yeah, man, so I'm gonna pop this hood and alright, we just popped it. Let's see what we're looking like. Alright, so the headlight is on right now. I haven't changed it, but you can see. Let's look at the other side. See, it's on. So we gotta change that light. And it's super dim too, man. This casing either needs to be cleaned or need another bulb. It's a little nippy out here, man. It's gonna be extra. $500 extra to change this light. See that? It's the new one. All right, so we're gonna put the bulb in first, like that, and then we're gonna put this little cover on top of the bulb to keep it down in place. There we go. All right, it's nice and tight. Now we just put it back on. Nice and tight. There we go. No more blown headlights. What up, guys? So we at our third stop right now. Is it? Yeah, third stop. 300 and some cases. This was pretty much almost half the trailer. 5 stops, 700 in some cases total. And now it's breakfast time for us. It's what we normally do on Wednesdays. I'm on the local route today, so I'm riding with my partner, my bro who I normally ride with on Wednesdays. We're in the cafeteria. You see they got Chick-fil-A over there in the corner. I had them last Wednesday. We only got 2 stops though. You know what I'm saying? Cakewalk today. Show y'all what I got going on this morning. We got the cornflakes and the milk. No Chick-fil-A today. He got his girl. What you eating on, bro?
Salsa biscuit.
Hash brown.
Sweet tea.
Yeah, sweet tea. He had some cookies earlier, I think. Probably still got some of them in the truck. Yeah. Yeah, so that's what we got going on, man.
Like we're looking for the free.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we gotta say that for the free. Benefits of being a food service driver. You know what I'm saying? All free. We both veterans in the game now. I've been with the company, almost 5 years. I think Jeremy, you been with it, what, 6? 5? I thought you started like a year before me.
Started 18.
Started 18? Okay. Well, what were you doing before you got in the food service? Tell them that.
I was doing hydroblast.
Hydroblast?
Yeah, I was doing hydroblasting for a company, and got tired of doing that. So I got my permit over there with them. I stayed with them right at a year. I only had my CDL 7 months before Gordon hired me, and here I am today. You know what I'm saying?
You didn't have to come out of pocket for your CDL.
No,
Did they pay for it?
Nah. How I got my CDL, I studied on my phone. I already had my medical card, so I studied. When I felt like I can pass the test, I went down to the DMV, took the test, passed it, and then went to a local college and used their truck. I paid them to use their truck and took my test, passed my whole test, gave me the paperwork, took it back to the DMV, and that's how I got my license. I didn't go to no kind of school. I didn't pay all that money.
Yeah,
I probably spent like $300.
Yeah, so you went the easy route. See, when he told me that, I was like, man, I spent, almost $7,000 to get a CDL. He didn't spend hardly no money. Used somebody else's truck at a college, a community college, used their tractor, and went and took your test. He's traveled for GFS too, so he got experience on the traveling side of it. So talk about that for a minute. As far as the travel side, did you feel like that kind of helped with your experience level when you was traveling? Because you was traveling like early on when you got hired on with the company. Like what was some of the challenges you faced when it came to traveling? Because I know you're doing different routes that you don't even know you going in. You don't know what you're getting yourself into. Yeah. How was that experience? Was it tough?
Man, it wasn't tough. It's just, they put you in a hotel and you use your GPS on your phone everywhere you go. The GPS take you around through neighborhood, back road. It don't take you straight there. So it was more time consuming trying to figure out what the
parts, where to make the deliveries at, all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
And then when you come out of town and you get to the customer's lake, they want
to know where you been.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And then they want you to hurry up and all that.
Yeah.
I told them, hey, I ain't from around here.
Right. So, you could always play the I don't know type of role. Yeah.
So,
yeah.
But as far as, it wasn't hard enough. It was just going. On my mind, I was just trying to get the money.
Yeah, right. So. Yeah. So, yeah. And that's people ask me, or have asked me in the past, like, as far as making extra money and stuff like that. You can make a little extra money when you go help other locations out with support. I don't know how much extra, I can't say, and it's probably different for every company, because I know every company has that to where you can go help out with support. But he has gone in the past several times. I've never gone and don't really plan on going nowhere. I like running my own route, knowing where I'm going, every day, and I just like that aspect a little bit better. But shout out to all the drivers that go help out for support. It's definitely needed, and so that's good. he's done seen drivers come and go just like me. You know, you're talking about 10 years combined experience, so we done seen, you know, drivers come and go. From your perspective, you done had trainees ride with you on occasion in the past. What's some of the challenges that you see new drivers face? Is it stacking?
Most of them, you'll show them how to stack, then they still be trying to do it their way. They won't do it right. You tell them put the heavy at the bottom, light at the top. You come back, they got the light at the bottom, heavy at the top. Some of them be scared to come down the ramp. Like, as far as me, I'm running down the ramp. Some of them scared of height, you know what I'm saying? So they be baby stepping. And it ain't for everybody either.
Right. I think that's the most important thing. This job definitely ain't for everybody. And a lot of times new drivers come in, they've never used the hand truck before. So they've never used the hand truck. They've never gone up and down the ramp. This work in general is just all new to a lot of people. Some people don't come from like beverage where they're used to using a dolly or something like that, or going up and down the ramp. So this job is just totally new, and it takes some getting used to. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely a physically demanding job. But so you would say the number one thing that you see new drivers struggle with is the stacking part, and
and you know sometimes if they're very, very new, the bagging.
The bagging.
It's difficult bagging from the road around a building. You gotta get used to that.
I'm glad you said that, because talk about some of the challenges as far as the places that we deliver to. We ain't got to go into the specifics as far as names, but you just said something like bagging from off a main road
to around a building.
And
you gotta know what you're doing. So you gotta know what you're doing, bagging from a road, because it can be like I'm talking about a loop-de-loop, you know what I mean? And then, I mean, it really, it just comes to you, like, if you start, because the short trailer, it turns quicker than the long trailer. So bagging a short trailer, you can't do that wheel so much as, you know what I'm saying, with the long trailer.
You got more time to make up for mistakes.
But bagging from a road, from getting into a parking lot, going around the building, there's a lot of whipping and turning. So they just make sure you're cautious, have your flashers on, hit your horn a couple times, you know what I'm saying, make sure ain't nobody behind you. But it can be challenging.
Come with experience though, with reps. The more you do it, the better you get. So one of the arguments is, when it comes to new drivers, some people say it's better for new drivers to go over the road to get the experience going OTR rather than local driving, because local driving you deal with a lot of traffic situations and having to, you know, just like you just mentioned, tight parking lots, tight backing.
So
do you think it's probably better for people to go over the road to get over the road experience or local experience?
Because before I got my CDL, that's all I heard was you got to go over the road first before you can find something local, which is a lie. Because I came straight, you know what I'm saying, on local.
With
I
no OTR experience.
Never went over the road. I drove from one state to the next, but I didn't go the long haul. You know what I'm saying? So that ain't really true. You're still gonna learn, you know what I'm saying, locally.
Exactly. So I'm glad you said that, because I did the same thing. I got my license, and the first company I was with was a beer company. If y'all been following the channel, y'all already know that. Started out with a beer company. Hardest job I ever had in my life. Only worked there 4 months. Thank God GFS called me. But I stayed local, paid out of pocket. Just going OTR for me, it wasn't a good fit for me, right? Shout out to all the OTR drivers. I know I got a lot of y'all that watch the channel, but for me and my situation, my lifestyle, OTR, it wasn't even an option for me. And I do think you can be successful just staying local or regional. You don't necessarily have to go OTR, in my personal opinion. I do think there are some advantages to going OTR as far as getting that experience, driving in different terrain, different weather conditions. You know, if you in the South, you're probably not going to see a lot of snow and ice and things of that nature. So I think there are some benefits to going OTR, particularly when you talk about driving too, because when you're doing something like food service, for example, they're not necessarily showing you how to drive the truck. They're showing you how to do the job, as opposed to OTR. You got a trainer with you that's probably going to give you some tips and advice about driving. So I think in that aspect, going OTR is a good idea and can be beneficial to a new driver. But again, I don't think it's mandatory, and I don't think you necessarily have to go OTR to still be successful as a truck driver. As far as going OTR, was OTR ever an option for you, and why or why not?
It was never an option for me, you know what I'm saying? Because I want to be home every day.
Yeah.
And it just, the long haul just one for me. I feel like, you know what I'm saying, when it's time to go to sleep, day and night, when it's time to go at night, I got to be in the bed, you know what I'm saying? I'm a morning person, not a night person, so OTR was never in my vocabulary. It was always local, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got to be home in my own bed, so yeah, it was never an option for me. I wouldn't never took a job OTR.
Yeah. And then having a life, man, I could imagine that could be challenging if you in a relationship or married. And you was married at the time, like when you started. So yeah, that could be difficult, bro. And you got a child and stuff like that. It just, that'd be tough.
Yeah.
All right, man. So there it is, guys. Y'all just heard from one of our Gold Club.
Got the ring.
Yeah, tell them about, go and brag a little bit, man. You a Gold Club driver, all that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So my first year here, they wanted to nominate me for the Gold Club, but I was too early, fairly new. So they gave it to me the next year. So they came down from up north, came down, surprised me with the gold balloon, the big flag. Then I got the gold ring and everything. It was, you know, it's different perks. They say it's a lot of perks that come with it, but yeah, but I'm a Gold Club member.
Bragging rights, if anything.
Yeah.
That's what it is, man. We always be clowning about that because I got to get my Gold Club. But anyway, we gonna get ready to get up out of here, man. Not these 2 stops out. I'm eating right now, so you know I don't want to show you guys. But we'll tap back in a little bit, man. My boy backing up right there, as you can see. End of the day, I'm getting ready to head home and relax, man. Enjoy the rest of this day. So I worked 7 hours and 56 minutes today. Some of y'all are waiting until the 8-hour mark. But what's a few minutes, man? I'm good. We're gonna go ahead and get off duty. So yeah, man, as a rider, you don't have to do much when you get back. Just, you know, obviously help unload the truck or whatever, which all we gotta do is take off the dollies, or hand trucks I should say. I just pull off the hand trucks, put them inside, and that's about it. Being the first one back, if you got any returns left on the trailer, then you know our trailer will become the return trailer, and we normally just leave the first spot open for the return trailer. If we didn't have any returns, then you know we will park in another spot. But we had 2 returns today. So anybody else that has returns, they'll put their returns inside of our trailer. And then whichever transit guy taking that trailer back to the DC tonight, they'll grab that trailer. And that's kind of how it works. But yeah, guys, so that's it. That about wraps up the day. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.